Hello everyone and welcome back to our Phoenix Point playthrough with the Blood and Titanium DLC. We are going to continue right from where we left off in the last video after taking out the Pandoran nest, and we are going to hit this New Jericho haven in order to complete the mission set forth by Subject 24 of the Pure. Before we do that, just a tiny little bit of housekeeping. First of all, let's go into our bases. We're not building anything currently. We can turn these buildings on here in our secondary base. We're not really using them for anything at the moment, but we'll get a little bit more research from the research lab. I'm also going to fly out all the way over here to the west, just so that we can start an area scan. But before we start that area scan, we have completed our research on New Jericho. New Jericho is a militaristic organization founded by Tobias West, the enigmatic billionaire founder of Vanadium Inc. Ideologically committed to West's values of reason and meritocracy, New Jericho valorizes human will as the foundation of freedom and sees the Pandorans as a threat to the very core of human identity. West is said to have developed a long-term military strategy that will succeed where previous campaigns have failed. Some accuse him of having built a cult of personality around himself. Well, at least it gives us a little bit of additional materials.
New Jericho was one man's vision, and everything depended on that one man. Before the war, Tobias West had been a billionaire, an elusive, controversial businessman who denounced war even as he profited from it. When the world fell, his empire began to rise. Some said he was a genius, a man of principle, dedicated to equality and merit, fighting to preserve the core of human freedom, our will. They said he had a plan, that he could lead us to victory. Others called him a dictator, a megalomaniac, fearful of infection and obsessed with purity. They said he was willing to do anything to win, no matter the cost. The Phoenix Project needed allies. New Jericho could help us turn the tide, but it all depended on one man.
Okay, so with that done, let's go back to what we were doing before. We're not quite there yet. There we go. We can start that area scan. Now we're going to move back to Phoenix Point just before we start the mission because I want to drop off our technician and instead pick up our other sniper. So let's go ahead and look at personnel. So technician, you're going to stay behind for this one, and we are going to bring along our remaining sniper. And there is a little bit of a bug at the moment where soldiers put in the base have their colors and everything reset, which is a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. It's just something that we're working on, so we are aware of that. What color did I have for sniper? Sort of yellow and blue, kind of New Jericho colors, I suppose, but let's go ahead and see if we can do something a little bit similar. Don't want them too bright. No, they're a sniper. They shouldn't stand out too much in the field. Yellow, that should be the wrong way around, really, shouldn't it? Just so they're not quite as standoutish. There we go. That's fine. Well, he's not too camouflaged, but it is what it is. We've got two upgrades here, so we've got a promotion on our sniper. So let's go ahead and take that extreme focus to reduce our Overwatch cost, and we've also got an assault here that we can promote. So let's dual class at this point and go for sniper training. And that's really good for us because we can get extreme focus and reduce our Overwatch cost by 1 action point. And that's actually really good because when using an assault rifle that normally costs 2 action points to fire and 2 action points to Overwatch, we've just reduced the Overwatch to a single action point. So essentially we can move further an Overwatch than we could if we wanted to just manually fire. So we'll definitely grab that, and we'll also pick up quick aim while we're here because we can reduce the action point cost of the next shot with a weapon. So basically it allows us to move further and actually manually shoot. So we've got some nice upgrades there for an assault. With all of those guys on board, let's go and head over to Fort Lock. Mission briefing. Subject 24 has provided us with the location of the New Jericho research facility conducting experiments in human augmentation. Due to the secret nature of the facility, security is likely to be light. The goal is to get the research data located within the facility. There is no need to eliminate all the defending security personnel. So we don't have to kill everyone, We just have to grab something and run. We'll see how this works out for us. So, we have our squad already. They're not at full stamina, but that's fine. They don't need it. Let's go and deploy. Okay, so we have our squad. We have our map. We've got the areas that we need to reach. Are there any crates or anything on this map that could be useful to us? Not that we can see. So it's literally just going to be a case of getting in and out, hopefully without gaining too much attention. Let's move forward with some of our assaults first, just to see if we can spot some enemies, and we already can. So we've spotted a heavy who's actually quite close to us. I wasn't expecting to see one there. Not sure if there are many places where we can actually go and get a decent line of sight on him, but we will try. This is a very long shot, but if this hits, it'll be really worth it for us. Well, it didn't hit. There's actually 2 heavies back there. We've got 2 different heavies that we've just spotted. Now, they have the same problem that we do, which is that their range is terrible. So that's actually good for us. Now, we do have 2 snipers. This is one of the main reasons why I bought them, because we want to be able to try and disable these guys as much as possible. Now, the torso's got slightly more armor than anything else. The head has less. So we are going to try and go for the head. I'm going to aim a little bit low, because if we miss the head, I'd still prefer to, you know, hit the torso or do something. We have managed to apply a bleed, which is good. We're aiming for the one that's closest to us. If we can take him out, I'm not too worried about the one further back. Okay, so that is one down. So it's going to be a little bit difficult for us to actually... it has dropped something that might be useful. I don't... The one at the back has the New Jericho machine gun. I don't think he's going to be able to do a lot of damage to us. I do want to sort of move up into a cover position. So let's just move over here. And let's move you guys up as well. And try and stay behind this vehicle if we can. Just so that we do have some cover.
Moving to position.
One thing I didn't check is, does he have a rocket launcher? Let's just zoom in and have a look. Doesn't look like he does. We could also find out with a click and an info. No, he does have his jet jump. So he could come over here and attack us in melee. So we do need to be cautious of that. So let's put an overwatch on in case he moves a little bit further forwards. I'm going to move back with this assault and put an overwatch here just in case he moves in range of any of our other soldiers. You can't do a lot. We could dash, but I think we'll just leave you here for now. Yep, I think that's fine. Let's just end the turn and see what happens. They've probably got some more soldiers over on this side. Okay, so he is moving closer. He's moved so close he shouldn't be able to fire, though. That's excellent. So let's just go ahead and use our snipers here to... in fact, can we hit him with our heavy? Because if our heavy can take him out, it saves us a lot of ammo. Unfortunately, that vehicle is in the way. So we're just going to use the heavy to move forwards and do a little bit of scouting for us. Haven't spotted anything else yet. So let's use our snipers to get rid of this heavy. He's the threat at the moment. He's nice and close to us. Makes him a lot easier to hit.
What's our plan?
Got a bit more health this one, so it's taking a few shots more. And we could probably finish him off with our assault.
Enemy in visual range.
Now, we have just spotted another enemy now. We've got a sniper over there. We do want to be careful of that sniper. So let's move around this side so we're still in full cover.
Ready to fire.
We still want to aim more or less for the head. Because we need to do some armor shredding here. We did shred the armor off, but not as much as we needed to. Let's move a little further forward. Did we actually get any of the armor down? 29. We can start doing some damage now, but it's very, very unlikely. Can we get in with a grenade? It's a bit of a waste for a grenade, but if we can do some damage to his weapon... equipment damaged, and that might be enough of a bleed to finish him off on this this turn. Not too sure what we can do about that sniper. He may attempt to get closer, so let's stay in the full cover where we can. And let us put an overwatch in this direction just in case he moves in closer to us. And there isn't really anything else that we can do at this point. We could try and split up a little bit. We've got a tiny bit of movement remaining, but anywhere we move is going to put us out in the open. You're the one that I'm most worried about, so hopefully that bleed is enough to finish you off at the end of the turn. And it wasn't quite. That's unfortunate. So we are going to take some heavy fire here. Right, sniper has taken a shot at us. Oh dear, we might have our first casualty here.
Protecting humanity.
Oh, you're actually going for a heal. You're going for a heal and a move. That works for me. That works. Well, we need to do the same thing here. We need to heal ourselves. So let's use the med kit. And as you're nice and close, we can probably just shoot at you with the assault. And let's go for the head because we've reduced most of the armor. There we go. You are down. That instantly reduces the will points of the sniper that's back there. So can we get into a good position anywhere to hit that sniper? Not hugely. There aren't a lot of options. What about you? Do you have a line of sight on the sniper? Yeah, you actually do. Let's move you over here then. You're not really in any cover, which is a potential problem. But I think we've got a decent chance to hit. Disabled his arm. That's fantastic. He's not using his sniper rifle anymore. We do have our assault over here. Now we need to get into this building. So we might as well have a look here, see if there's anybody inside. Doesn't look like there is. So let's see if we can finish this guy off. Well, no, but we have applied a bleed. We can't do an awful lot, so we'll stay there for the time being. Let's use our heavy to continue moving this way. Not too sure how many enemies are on this map. And we have another assault. Can we put you anywhere you could hit him? Possibly. Let's just try and get rid of that sniper. I really don't want to lose anybody in this mission if I can help it. Now, we do have some obstructions in front of us. And unfortunately, we just clipped one of them and did some damage to ourselves. We reduced our armor. We clipped our health. We damaged like most body parts, but it's fine because we're not bleeding or anything like that. That was unfortunate. I was hoping I'd get lucky, but that's not the way this game works. Okay. Can't see anybody around here. Doesn't mean there aren't anybody, so we've got to be careful. We've still got one sniper who hasn't moved, so you can dash forwards. We know it's clear here because the heavy's already scouted this out. Okay, let's end the turn. The bleed wasn't enough to kill you. You are going to use your heal. He's still got enough to fire the pistol. And again, I think. Yeah. Both pistol shots missed. It was a very long distance to try and hit with a pistol, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and finish him off with our other sniper.
Ready to engage.
Because that should be almost a gimme. Wasn't quite enough, unfortunately. Okay, let's go ahead and use the assault. There we go. You are finished. There are some things on the ground that we could potentially go and have a look at. There might be something interesting that we can grab here. Let's go and dash over to that. Hopefully there's nothing lurking around here. And what have we got on the floor? We've actually got some... do we have the action points to pick these up? We might as well pick the weapon up as well, I suppose. But we've got spare ammo now for our New Jericho sniper. That is great. We should probably run over and check the other one as well. But we're not going to do that just yet. Although we very much could do. Let us use... Who should we use? Let's use you. You can get over there. You can't pick up on this turn, but you've taken a hit to the head, so we'll just use you for that. Let's have a look and see what it is. It's, of course, it was a heavy that we killed, so he's just dropped the heavy machine gun. Would be nice to pick it up. Not proficient in it. We can't pick it up on this turn, so let's just continue to move everybody else forwards. Right. Mr. Heavy, let's move you in. No enemies detected at the moment. Maybe we've cleared them all out. That'd be fantastic. And we've got another sniper. We need to get you into here if we can. So let's move you around this way. And you can't do anything else. Let's end the turn. Right, it's gone straight to us. So that may be that we have cleared everybody out. So if that's the case, before we do anything else, let's just go and pick this stuff up to make sure we get it. So even though it might put us over our encumbrance, and it does, but that's fine. We can move our heavy into position. Grab the objective. Need to grab another one. And our sniper can potentially reach this one.
Sprinting to position.
Excellent. So we did take some casualties, but no deaths. And we get a level up out of that as well.
Bastas Aposta Bakiri. It is right to be taught even by an enemy, even if they are cowards and traitors. The research we obtained is more than a set of upgrades. It is the first step in reclaiming the planet. Humanity will be born again, and this time, the pure will show the path.
So New Jericho's attitude towards us has a change of -8, but we get some new research. So we now have the ability to research basic bionic technology. It's 3.5 days, which is quite long. I have just popped the reverse engineering of the PDW into our research queue. That will allow us to produce ammunition for the Technician's PDW, for the VDM Defender. We've got a couple of other things we could reverse engineer as well, including the New Jericho's heavy machine gun, the pistol, and the assault rifle. Unfortunately, we still haven't picked up another Cyclops sniper rifle yet, so we can't manufacture the ammo for that, which is a real shame. I would like to get the assault rifle on there, but I think for the time being, we will leave that and put biotech in the queue there. And obviously we have taken a few knocks, so we do want people to recover. And we also have a couple of promotions. So Mark, you get yourself a promotion. Let's go and do this right here. We could give you resourceful, some bonus carry weight and some strength. I'm not sure you need that, so we will dual class you. And again, we'll go sniper training because I love that option of being able to have the extreme focus and being able to take quick aim. Very, very useful on an assault. And our technician also has the ability to pick up something new. Take manual control of a turret or vehicle weapon and shoot at a target. That is useful. And an extra 2 willpower and 10 perception range. Both of those are actually useful. We're going to pick up manual control, of course. And let's also go and pick up farsighted, because I think it's more useful on a sniper, but having that extra willpower is quite a useful thing. Haven't decided at this point what our next mission is going to be. Maybe we will go and try and steal that aircraft. Maybe we will go and investigate some of these other sites. But before we do any of those, we will need to heal up a little bit because we've taken some damage. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you are still enjoying Phoenix Point with the Blood and Titanium DLC. We'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.